Hello, I am Adam McKay, a director, writer, producer, and today I am here to answer your questions about screenwriting. It's always, I'm looking for an idea that I feel like I could talk about or write about or direct for 100 hours, where it's so rich. You're kind of looking for the thick, protein-rich idea where someone has to tell you to shut up. I think we're a little bit stuck in these lanes that, something's a mystery, something's a thriller. And I don't think that's how our complicated careening world works anymore. So the touchstone I use, to me, it's almost a perfect film. Well, there's two movies I look at. I look at Get Out, which I think is perfection because it crosses like 4 genres. And I look at Election by Alexander Payne, which is funny and tragic and personal. And, with everything we've been trying to do, we're trying to kind of push those boundaries and see what happens. Yeah, one of the big tricks with complexity in storytelling is really getting to the essence of the intention. I really learned a lot from Michael Lewis when I read the book, The Big Short. And Lewis has this great ability to just present things that are incredibly complicated in very simple ways. And there's a few other writers out there. I would mention Thomas Frank, Listen Liberal is also an incredible book about kind of the conundrum that our political system is in. Dark Money by Jane Mayer, Invisible Hands, Kim Phillips fame. And what I love about these books and these works, and there's documentaries that do it too, it's actually not that complicated. That the complication is really part of the scam. The same way that when you're playing 3-card money with a guy on a street corner, the cards are moving really fast and you think, oh, this must be complicated, but it's not complicated. He's switching out a card and you're getting ripped off. I love deadlines. I'll actually tell production companies or studios, here's my deadline. And they'll tell me, well, you don't need a deadline. It was like, I need a deadline. And if I have that deadline, I start to feel that sense of, all right, I got to focus up. So writer's block, procrastination, that's part of the job. I would just say when it hits you, realize you're part of a long legacy of people that have been through the exact same thing. The draft is going to live through pre-production. It's going to live through filming. And in some ways, it's going to live through the edits. So I kind of look at each stage as its own experience, turning in the draft, pre-production, filming, editing. And each of those stages, the script takes on a different personality and life. And you're always trying to remember what you initially loved about it so you don't lose that. But at the same time, you don't want to be, close your fist too much around it. You want to be open to discoveries. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here on The Blacklist, which I love. And if anything I said sounded like a rule or a hard and fast guideline, ignore me if it doesn't work for you. That's what's so great about movies is hopefully everyone is different and everyone breaks the rules in some ways. But thank you for joining us.